Happy birthday, Aries! I hope you guys are having an amazing birthday month and you're being spoilt rotten. And so, because it's your birthday, I will do a birthday reading for you to see what's going on for you guys throughout your birthday season. All right, let's pull out a couple of cards for my beautiful Aries for their birthday month. All right, I want a really good upbeat reading. Please. I want to channel messages of hope, faith, belief, and inspiration for my beautiful Aries. Okay, let's have a look. How are we going overall, Aries? How are we going overall for your birthday season? These cards are freaking huge. Anger. No, that's not how I want to start this reading. Aries, why? Okay, let's have a look at career and finances for you for your birthday season. Focus. Better. And let's have a look at love for you for your birthday season. Peace. Oh, I like this. Okay, let me just fix this. Okay. My OCD, they must be straight. Can you guys see that? They're not straight, but I'm going to let it go. I'm letting it go. They're not perfectly straight, but that's okay. I can let this go. I can so let it go. For anger. So overall, you are holding on to anger that no longer serves you. Aries. Very interesting. I actually feel that I don't think you're getting your message across. And because you're not getting your message across, it's building up anger inside of you. In fact, is it that you're not getting your message across, or is it that it's not being received in the way you want it to be received? You're not getting the acknowledgement that you want to be receiving from whichever party is causing you this anger. Are you getting filled with resentment because you're not getting the result that you want out of a situation? Is that what's going on here, Aries? Are you looking for inner peace? And you want to set yourself free and start something completely new. But what's making you angry is that you can't let something go. And it's really messing with your chi. You're finding it hard to sleep at night. You're finding it hard. I feel like you've got a lot of nervous energy right now. You're frustrated. You're frustrated because you can't let something go. And it's pissing you off. That's what I'm actually feeling. And I actually do feel that it has to do with a number of things. I feel that this anger is the core issue of what is causing you to have scattered thoughts, to lack focus when it comes to your career. You know, Aries, if you could take all that anger, and I want you to imagine it I'm seeing a ball here, so I'm going to go with the ball. In this little ball, I want you to take it and look at it and physically pick something up like a ball. I don't know, a shape of some sort. A ball. I like the ball. We'll go with a ball. And imagine your anger sits in this ball. Now take all of that anger and focus it into your career. Make it your outlet. Make that your outlet. You know, focus it every time you start to feel anger or every time you start to feel resentment, channel it into something that is going to give you a return of some sort. Because when we're angry, and I can actually only speak from personal experience, so maybe I shouldn't say when we're angry. I'll just use myself as an example. When I have felt anger and resentment, the only way I've been able to release it is by taking my time and putting it into something that makes me feel rewarded. It doesn't make things okay. It just means that I'm helping others. I'm getting something out of it myself, and it redirects the anger. In its place, I find that something is growing. In its place, right, I put all my energy into something else so it can grow. And generally speaking, it has grown. And slowly, what happens is I feel more confident with myself, and I start to let go of the anger because I have no space for it, because my space where anger would live is slowly starting to fill with rewards of what I've been manifesting, with feelings of abundance, with feelings of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm creating things, materialistic gains, even spiritual gains, furthering my knowledge, all those types of things. I just turn it around and I turn it into myself. I become very stubborn and I turn it into focus on something else. So maybe that would be helpful. And slowly, inner peace comes. I have personally found I've never actually just walked into finding peace. It's difficult. It's a work in progress. You have come a long way. It is time to rest for the next chapter. How beautiful is that? So as you close out the last cycle, that was the year that's gone, Aries. Know that you have been through a lot, that anger no longer serves you, that it's time to rest. It's time to redirect your anger. Focus it into something that's going to bring you reward, that's going to bring you inner, what's the word, like satisfaction, that has absolutely nothing to do with the anger or what's causing the anger. So if the anger is related to love, focus it in a completely different direction, because if you try and put that anger and focus it in a positive way in someone else, let's say, investing your love into someone else, you are still holding on to resentment in that heart space, right? You're still holding on to fears in relation to certain things that, anger is just the result of other feelings. All right. So all those underlying feelings. And so redirecting it to something that is completely unrelated could definitely be helpful to help you start to get some rest from this, Aries. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here, guys. I want positive. I want to turn this around. Please, Spirit, tell me about this energy. How are we going to enter this new year for Aries? Let's have a look. There's too many cards, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take all of those. I feel that you're ready. You're aware of the anger. There's too many. So, yeah. Energy's a little bit tense at the moment. I feel that you're aware of the anger. You just don't know how to let it go, Aries. Yeah. It's almost like that anger controls you and spurs you forward, and you're not talking about it. This is what it is. It's actually, it's bottling up inside you. You're not discussing it. You're trying to keep it within yourself. You're trying to overcome it. You're trying to find an outlet for it. You're trying to meditate on it. You're trying to figure out why you're feeling that way. You're trying to make the subconscious connection. You're trying to listen to your intuition. And I think the message that Spirit is trying to convey to you as you work through this new cycle, this new year, as your birthday month closes out is redirect your focus into something completely unrelated. You are so unbelievably powerful, Aries. You are one of those signs that is so determined, unstoppable. You know, the sky is the limit and beyond. Wherever you set your intention and your focus, you're guaranteed to get a result. As long as it has to do with things that are within your power. And this is the problem I think you might be facing. You're potentially used to, whatever you set your mind to, getting the result you want because you work so hard at it, you become so invested in it. But when other people are involved and you're relying on other people and you don't get the result that you want, you can't let that go, you know? Oh, amazing. You guys are going to just let it go. This inner conflict that you're facing, the minute you start to switch up your energy, Aries, the minute you start to allow that outlet and set focused intention so that you can manifest, you're going to feel brighter. You're going to feel happier. You're going to start getting that competitive streak within you of, I am not going to let this win over me. You know, you're going to put all that energy into your career, because this is the career section, right? Which before I feel was suffering as a consequence of this anger in some way or another, because usually when we have certain blockages, it does trickle over to the rest of our lives, right? Sorry, I just bumped the camera. I'm so sorry. That's better. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to turn all that competitiveness into your work and you're going to be very happy because guess what? You're going to start reaping the rewards. You are going to start reaping those rewards. You're going to start getting something in return, right? You're going to be investing in something that is going to make you happy because you're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be celebrated. The things that you are angry about not receiving in this scenario, you will receive in another way. You know, the universe never ever lets us down. What you don't get from one area, you will get from another, as long as you focus your energy, which is exactly what you're going to be doing. I strongly feel that, Aries, right? So as you step into the new year, Aries, I feel that you will learn how to manipulate your anger, how to work with it, how to focus it, that fire, you know, that fire inside you that just sets you off tap, right? That anger, you're going to learn how to focus it. You're going to have intention. You're going to have purpose. You're going to go in with direction. That's what I'm feeling 2020 will bring to you, or into 2021, let's say. So let's pull out a couple of cards for your love life and see how this will affect, in turn, how this new energy shift, because that's exactly what's happening here. You're taking an energy shift. You're starting to see things in a different perspective. I feel that you may even start to focus, instead of focusing on love so much, I feel that at least for the next few months, you're going to definitely be focusing on your own personal development. This, as you have success in your career, it's just your focus is going to start being on that, because you're going to feel that the anger is dissipating. Like I said, you're going to find some relief from not knowing how to channel anger in a way that you can release it. And so as you step through lots of fire here, lots of fire, it's going to be a very, very fast-paced type of energy, very action-orientated. You're not going to sit still, Aries. You're in motion now. You are in motion. If there was ever a time before that you felt that you were stagnant, it has pissed you right off. Potentially that's what made you angry as well, that there was a situation that you felt stuck and bound to, that now you're, ready to release, let go. As soon as you focus that energy, it's like it's going to be like a firecracker, like a rocket taking off, right? You're set in motion and you're going to start creating once again. And I do feel that there is, and you will meet someone that is going to definitely match your energy. That passion, that fire, that take charge, they're going to fuel you and you are going to fuel them. And I feel that this person has actually been waiting for you. They have been watching you. They have been waiting for you to come out of this funk that you may have been in, or they may also be the type of person that's been around, that has experienced a lot in their love life, that has the passion that you have and that matches you energetically, and is just as fiery, right? And has the same type of, can fly off the handle really quickly, but is over it in like 5 minutes. And I can relate to that because I'm like that too. Like, you say what you got to say and you're over it. That's the type of energy I'm feeling you're both connecting at. But what I'm getting is that this person actually has learnt how to manage that. And that's what's going to draw you two together. And this person is going to bring you that peace because you will learn how to manipulate your anger. What a bizarre reading, Aries. Please do comment below. I'm curious to know if this resonates with anyone, because it is a very, very bizarre reading. Very beautiful though. I'm very happy to see that you're actually redirecting your anger, that you are going to have success in your career. You're going to find an outlet for anger and learn how to manipulate it and manifest. Focus your energy and manifest abundance. As a result, you will find someone, because your focus won't be in this one area. I feel it was love. I don't know why, but I do. Your focus isn't going to be in the love sector. So you're going to create space, because you're not actually energetically smothering that area of your life, mentally and spiritually and energetically. You're creating space for something new to come in, because you're shifting your focus. And so this person sees you and you meet each other energetically, and this is what they're bringing to you. And through that, you're finding some peace in all of this. New chapter, guys, new leaf, new book, new freaking sequel, if anything. And you know what I see at the end of all this? You are going to have exactly what you wanted. That happily ever after. I feel this cycle. You close this one door. I'm so sorry, guys. My camera just died and I had to put it on charge. But anyway, as I was saying, and I was finishing up, is that you're closing one cycle and one type of belief system. So you thought things were going to go a particular way and they haven't. You had this vision of what your future was going to look like. There was a specific path and it hasn't gone that way, which is where the anger and the resentment comes from, I feel deep down. And then all of a sudden in this month, or from this month onwards in this new year, you learn how to manipulate that anger, like I said, and focus it in a completely different direction. You end up getting your happily ever after. It's just not in the way you had originally suspected it. But in the end, you get there, and it's done in a much peaceful way. The way you've been going about it so far, Aries, what I'm feeling, caused a lot of resistance, and it caused a lot of brought a lot of inner turmoil. A lot of negative emotions came up within you when it came to this particular path you had chosen. And now that you're going to take a completely new approach to it, potentially not even knowing where it's going to take you, you're still going to get what you wanted, just not in the way you thought you would go about achieving it, right? Like I said, the universe never ever lets us down. If we don't get something in one way, we'll still get it in another. So have faith, my beautiful Aries. This is actually turned out to be an amazing reading. I absolutely love this for you. Have a fantastic rest of your birthday season. Please do comment below. I just like to know what your thoughts are, how you feel, if the message resonates, all that kind of stuff. Bye for now.